What's going on? It's Gary Geiman, DMN8 Partners. Let's see if Dave joins us here. Get him to join us. There we go. Invited Dave. If you guys hop on, give me a thumbs up, heart, something. Share this out. Let me know if you can or can't hear me. Check your phone and see if the volume is fine. We are out in the middle of absolute nowhere. I know, hit the... Yeah, okay. So we got sound. We're good. We're good. We're just waiting on old Dave Carroll to join us. We got some big announcements. Two big announcements. Dose announcements. I don't know what fucking announcements is in Spanish. Dose announcements. Two announcements. I was going to wait till Dave hops on to tell one, but I'll tell the other one. The other one is having a live event October 23rd at my office in Covington, Kentucky. It will be a live training / mastermind. I have Dave coming in, Jamie Schmidt, David Sessions, Tyler Geiman. We will all be speaking 9 o'clock to 4:30 on Friday, October 23rd. Lunch will be provided. There will be a happy hour. And this event is going to be different than any other live event that you've ever been to in the home service industry. I promise you that. We are actually going to generate customers. We're going to generate customers from cold data using technology that I use in my business and we've used for other home services. We're going to generate business. Let's see where the F Dave is. Come on, Dave. Let's go. Let's go, Dave. So if you're interested, I will leave a link in the comments once we're done. Get signed up. It's $2.99. Right now, I think we've still got about 20 of the 25 spots available. I expect, though, in the next 2 weeks with a couple different promotions that we're doing, that those will go quick. So make sure you get signed up and make sure that you join us on October 23rd, Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 in Covington, Kentucky, for one of the greatest events that you'll be ever a part of. Greatest ever, I promise. Greater than anything else you possibly could take part in. Maybe not anything, but it'll be good. So we are in what's considered central Kentucky today, about an hour and 30 minutes south of Covington. We've stopped at one distillery and looking to probably do a few more over the next couple days. Buying some bourbon and imbibing in spirits, I think they call it, right? So, you saw the title, you saw the description for the live video. WIIFM, Andrew Burke, that's correct. Plane fare is super cheap right now, a lot cheaper than typical, that's for sure. WIIFM, our favorite radio station. What's in it for me? And, most of us live our lives like that. Like, we want to know what somebody's trying to sell us something, like what's the catch. We want to know what the underlying motive of people typically is. Like, we want to know, and typically we want to know what's in it for me, regardless of what the scenario is. But if we take that and we flip it and we look at it from our customer's perspective or our prospect's perspective, what's in it for them, when they are saying what's in it for me, we can be a lot more successful in selling our services and providing our services to them. Basically, putting our services in a spin that delivers the what's in it for me to them, what's in it for them, delivers it to them in a way that makes them want to hire you. So if you go back and you look at the last 10 customers that hired you, And hopefully you had a conversation with them and you understand like what their buying signals were, or what their buying motivation was. And you write those 10 things down. You're probably going to get some you're going to get some duplication. You're probably going to see things like your price, regardless if you're cheap or not, like your price, that's a buying signal or a buying factor. You're going to see things like availability, like how soon you could get them done. It's a buying factor. You're going to see things like ease of use. That was one of our biggest buying factors for our customers, was how easy it was to use us. And in fact, that was the feedback we got consistently and constantly. It's so easy to use you guys, from scheduling or to getting an estimate to scheduling to paying. We made it as easy as possible. So making it as easy as possible was critical in us getting as many customers as possible, obviously, right? And we knew that that was a huge buying factor for a lot of our clients. And so we made it as easy as possible for them to do business with us. So you have to figure out what are the buying factors that make your prospects turn into your customers, and then accentuate those buying factors, really hammer them down. Now, if it's price, we don't want to accentuate that too much, because then we're not going to make the money that we need to make. But if it's availability, then we need to accentuate that. If it's ease of use, then we need to accentuate that. Turning that what's in it for me for your customer into your sales process and utilizing that information to help you sell your customers is what's going to help you convert more of your leads. And I'll give you a hint. What's in it for them isn't your equipment. It's not how fancy your truck wraps look. It's not, the cool shirts that you wear. It's none of that stuff. Like, customers don't give a shit. All they care about is that you deliver your service the way that you said you would deliver it, satisfy them, and do it in a way that takes care of their problem. And obviously, they try to get it at a competitive price. Regardless if your pricing is competitive or not, is not a factor. You just have to make them believe that it is. That is another live for another day, but understanding your buying factors, why customers buy from you, putting them into your process, and then accentuating them is going to help you convert more of your leads into customers, which is going to make you more money and help you, of course, dominate your market, which is what we all want to do. So I suggest you look at your last 10, last 20, if you got time, your last 50 customers, and write down what the buying signals were. And going forward, write down what the buying factors or signals are that you're given when a customer or prospect speaks to you before you schedule. And that's going to help you be able to market better. It's going to be able to help you sell better. And it's going to help you be able to convert more leads into money. And that's what we're all here for, is to make that money. Oh, right? So Dave is not joining us. Dave. So I'm gonna spill the beans without Dave. Today is September 30th. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, and two things are happening tomorrow. One is the 48th. I wish it was the 40th. The 48th anniversary of my insertion into this world. So some people call that a birthday. I was inserted into this world 48 years ago tomorrow. And that's number one. And number two, we're releasing our podcast and the first 4 episodes. So Dave and I have recorded 12 episodes already of our podcast. It's the Business Bullies Podcast, the podcast your business needs. And it is 20 to 25 minute episodes of straight truth, of straight information to help you run your business, grow your business, and be better in business. And we call it the Business Bullies Podcast. We're releasing the first 4 episodes tomorrow. That's the kicker. And I'm also going to be announcing a contest related to that podcast tomorrow. So pay attention. I'm going to go live when I am not drunk, and I'm not sure when that will be, because it's going to happen a lot over the next couple of days. But I'll go live when I am not imbibing or inebriated and discuss in full detail how this contest is going to work. But prior to that, we're going to release the Business Bullies podcast to the world tomorrow, and it's Dave and I discussing in pretty detail different subjects to help you be successful in business. I promise you won't be disappointed. Very excited about it. And there's Gary Geiman. Gary Geiman, who is the executive producer of the podcast. He takes care of our editing and production of that. And Sebastian is hard at work finishing up the website and putting the finishing touches on that so we can release this podcast. Very excited to get this out to you. We'll be releasing 4 episodes tomorrow, and then on a weekly basis, it looks like we'll be releasing 2 episodes on a weekly basis. So tomorrow, turn your notifications on. If you follow me, get them turned on. Turn those notifications on. Make me see first. I'll make it worth your while tomorrow, and we'll be releasing the Business Bullies podcast on October 1st, the first 4 episodes. Make sure you take a listen and hey, give us your feedback, and hopefully you can put some of the information we give you in this podcast to use to help you grow your business, change your life, dominate your market. Let's dominate.